because of the chaos of the game and people getting picked off, but he has to do better for them to make it out of group stage.
I mean, the person who I think's really put their body on the line is Svenskeren. Against that brush will certainly be putting his body on the line.
This is incredibly dicey. They're hoping to do some type of cheeky steal, and Honser would have been spotted right there, and they can probably run him down. He's got to be so careful, and he's going back.
Yeah, this is the bad time. Now finds MMD, sees two more, and now he has to book it. We'll see if he levels something. Does get taunted over by the Galio, exhausted down as well. Honser still trying to run away. The rest of the team's coming there, but Maple lands a cute cast against it, and that's first blood. Leads in.
I think the leads in get the first blood away, and it's just basically a one-way traffic for the Syndrome.
Here's that dangerous invade coming in.
This could be a bit mistimed here for Sven. Does have Smite, but Kasa does not. Might look to take it down quickly. Bjergsen did pretty quickly push the lane in to make sure this happens. Sven, they're going to get caught. Does get the Smite down by Kasa. Oh, nice ulti up from Sven, actually. Kasa did.
Of risk-reward, they're being evaluated by Sven. And he comes away with the buff, and he's trying to just provide some sort of early game pressure, given that top lane, you see it on the minimap, it's going as expected.
Much longer after shoving in the wave, because it takes much longer for the minion waves to crash into the second-tier turret.
And it does feel like Flash Rules can kind of echo how SKT played the first match of this tournament with their Galio draft, because they do have 3 ranged auto attackers.
Total was up 20 CS at one point. It's kind of dipped back down to 10 or 15, but Bjergsen playing safe when he needs to. Now as a Hextech and an extra Ruby Crystal, looks like Protobelt next, and Turtle laying into Betty Ace in the hole, going to chunk that health all the way down again.
The thing I take away from this tournament, specifically the last couple of days, is that once again, just like last year's Worlds, TSM are a very well-drilled team. It feels like they very often know what to do when they're in standard situations. When they're 5-6 kills down, sure, the Cavalcade will come through. But when it comes to
that, both these teams have actually had fairly passive early games. Go with the call.
Oh, that was a sick combo. Bjergsen not going to get stun combo. There's the ultimate out, and Kasa collects the credit.
First game-breaking moment of the game, it feels like, is that 14 minutes. They used everything on Bjergsen. We'll see what that means for the mid laners. Also, Flash Rules have this priority with the glimpse.
Climbing for, looks like IE first. There's a lot of work for TSM to do, and Flash Rules should start turning it up soon, as good cleanse from Maple going to get him out from under the charm.
Charm hit, but instant cleanse to Ari. Didn't really reap any extra reward.
And they also both kind of defaulted back to the tank in the top lane. MMD has had the push advantage this whole time, but hasn't really made any of the big roam plays because teams haven't necessarily forced. They know that both Shen and Galio can lead to a lot of disruption in fights, and most of these teams are just kind of opting for farming or a very slow setup on the play.
Kasa kick Bifrost back in, but Stand United there. Great flash from Bio out of the Ash Arrow, and now Svenskeren gonna maybe see if that TP completes. Bjergsen looks for a pick, does get sorted, no needs a little bit more, moves forward there, now gets to kill Galio ulti very late, trying to get himself out, and MMD is gonna be safe now. Turtle actually backing onto MMD, but he's kiting out of the Idol of Duran. TSM actually get a kill back there.
Kasa deep in enemy lines, but he'll back away. Really nice turnaround, and specifically sidestepping all the engagement. They could actually pick up the kill and get out. We saw kills traded on both sides. Will TSM actually be able to get an objective?
Yeah, every time I've talked about a passive game, they immediately spring to action. MMD goes again.
Turtle going to stun. Should not be standing at MMD. Starts with a flash on, and Maple finishes it with style. Honser going to try and clear this out. Flash was getting good priority, but that should mean that Drake is there. Sven was there.
And tie it 25 minutes started.
And it's very hard for TSM to actually engage the fight. They're mainly a counter-engaged team, so Flash was having his own control, make it incredibly difficult for TSM to contest.
Bjergsen actually looking for a flank. He needs to maybe find a pick onto a carry. There's Shen. They're actually going to go in. Svenskeren looks for it, doesn't get it, but Kasa maybe now caught out of position. He's going to get CC'd up in the Galio ulti. Not quite enough. There's one pick for TSM, but needs to get a little bit more here. MMD forced to flash away. Betty and Sword Up. Maple off, funnel through the choke. There's a good little stun's going to disengage it.
And it feels like, given the current kill, not be turned into objectives, there's still good wave clear here. Can TSM actually take down a top?
That's an arrow lands on the Sven though. MMD taking a lot of damage. Forward actually top from Honser. They're going to look for the dive, and Galio takes so much damage. MMD's going to live through the onslaught. TSM, little low on health as Maple going to get the ace in the whole tank by Betty, still pushing.
The courage of the Colossus shield, so clutch right there for MMD as he lands the top. They're going to try and take this turret down as the TP comes in.
Not enough damage. I don't think Bjergsen fishes for a charm on the left-hand side, but doesn't get it. MMD does burn the global to protect the turret. But Honser would be in trouble here though. MMD looking for the taunt, does snag it. Maple here as well, but Honser pretty tanky with 2 defensive items. Honser just going to buy some time for his team. What can TSM done for MMD? Getting aggressed on there by Honser. There's a good stun from Maple. Great flash though out of the Justice Punch, and Honser dances around.
Tell TSM is not trading up in other areas of the map where they have a man advantage.
Ton of Baron vision is about all they got. They might look for a play here though. Chang gonna miss for Bjergsen. Looking for Maple. Karsa gets Bjergsen back in. Dancing over. There's the Asher. It was off and scared. Trying to find out. It's a massive answer. Finally makes it in, and there's a Galley ulti for MMD to join the rest of his team. TSM needs to play this carefully as MMD eats a trap. Total does have last whistle, but he's going to need to shoot a lot of bullets into this Galio to kill him.
Unbelievable amount of shields coming through right there. Push would make Splash Wolves would have to come in for a steal.
Well, they've got vision with the Scuttle Crab as well, so something's going to start. Infernal Drake low, they should be able to get it, but there's a fight up. Bjergsen gets out from under the ultimate with Spirit Rush, and TSM are just bailing.
And now the question is, can Flash Wolves get
Explosive seesaw, but it has been a clear one. And Flash Wolves now actually trying to go for something really big in the context.
TSM stayed a really long time. In 32 minutes, the Baron goes down extremely quickly. TSM not in position to stop this.
We didn't use the word, but it's happening anyway. Flash Wolves straight onto the Baron. It is so low on health. And that's going to be Baron over to Flash Wolves span. Not in time to steal it, and Bifrost's going to be the ulti. Bjergsen going to try and start a team fight, but there's one already dead. Bjergsen moving to the stranglehold as Betty flashes in towards him. Haunter is going to join the fight, but Spen falls to flash away. Haunter, I think maybe sacrificing his life and trying to get a counter kill, but he just doesn't have it. Betty takes him down. Castle still takes on the Spen, going to strike him down and take him out with a Tempest. TSM
chain stuns into a priority target, or have Karsa go in and make a kickback. If they do that, they potentially win off that play. Bjergsen goes in.
We're going to make a really big play there. Actually, now goes back into the Betty's down. He's going to find that kill. Now Maple wants to flash out of the way. Good kick from Karsa into the grasping roots, but the ace in the hole. Trunks one down. Total flashing in for Sword, and he's going to get it with 2 crits to the back.
Sometimes the Hail Mary is exactly what you need, and not in any way equitable to what they lost. But they have this push priority. Karsa being sneaky, he's not spotted.
Oh, doesn't find Total. That could be a mistake, but Gallo going to ride in as well. Bifrost a little low there. Maple's on, he's going to take him down. Haunter, he is here, but it's just not enough to...
Exactly, and TSM know what they have to do. They know how hard it is to control Elder Drake. And Flash Wolves are good as well. They know that both TSM carries are without Flash, so they're just looking for a pick on anyone. They catch someone, the game is effectively over.
So many wards into the back of the Drake pit does give them temporary vision. They spot Betty there as well. There you can see Maple. Very dangerous. Karsa going to block that ace in the hole. Maple does not want to take unnecessary poke.
Amusingly, the haste in the hole felt like vision for Side. Obviously, the damage was certainly not going to do anything.
Karsa wants one over the wall.
Really good positioning there for Karsa. Arrow into Total. Gets out instantly. That was a tight Mikhails there from Bifrost. He does not have QSS.
Mikhails is down. Still lots of CC left. MMD has Flash Taunt. They're bursting down Elder Drake.
TSM have to go for something here. The Drake is low, but not too much damage being taken here for Flash. Haunts up in the front of the pit. MMD looks for the play, but Justin punches block. Bjergsen onto the backside, looks for the carry, but gets exhausted. Sands United is going to try one with him, but Turtle already got kicked out. Bjergsen on a rampage, but Turtle's already dead. Transgaren chasing out Haunter, but they need a little more Benny. Still alive, Haunter trying to chase him down, but Spable does go down. Haunter tries to Benny on the other side, and now Transgaren's going to get chased down. Karsa, oh, he's going to find Transgaren. He's going to get the minute back to House. Not going to get it, but he does go down for a trade. 4 for 3. Flash was bit.
And Betty did an exceptional amount of damage towards the end of this fight, but watching it again, the initiation doesn't actually stick for Flash Wolves. Bjergsen ends up getting a lot of damage as he goes in initially, but watch Wild Turtle, no flash. Karsa kicks him back. He's dead. No chance in that fight, but Bjergsen still does damage along the backside, and now they're two-manning that Baron naturally because no one could take down Betty at the end of that fight. Watch Hunter try, but Betty kites him back.
It felt a lot like they were just trying to pad a fight. They thought they'd want it up.
Bjergsen. He ult in?
Did you go for it? They go for redemption. He's going to look for it. Tries to steal it. Oh my God! He steals the Elder Dragon!
Team solo mid. Gets it through their mid laner. He does it in big style. Bjergsen this game strapped his team on his back on the Ari, going for those big Shannon plays, and my goodness, did it again.
And that's just one of those moments. Flash Wolves have 2 people that can take down the Elder Drake. Neither of them have sweepers. Neither of them have smite. Biofrost throws in the redemption. Bjergsen gets it.
The GA is not going to be a big factor, so we'll see if Betty having a little bit of damage reduction will at least be something.
Yeah, 432 armor for MMD right now, and it's not Bjergsen who's hitting them, so only the damage dealers that are getting to him are physical. They're rushing this Baron down. It gets warded.
No control ward on the Baron there from TSM, so you would have to imagine they were only starting it to turn. I see you shake your head, Jack.
They don't have space for control ward.
That's a good point.
They've decided to build all these cloth armors, and the argument is probably not worth it, but at the same time, if they're ending a fight at very low health, you can make that argument. They're not going for vision denial right now, that's for sure.
Had sweepers that didn't get deep enough into the back of the pit, was afraid of maybe Flash was being behind it, so now they'll get advantage over the Baron as many snapshots are snapped, and they're going for a flash to do a lot of damage.
Seen this before. TSM's going to try and rush in.
All right, Bjergsen's already there. You can see them. Can he steal it again? He's going to go in for it. Looks to try and take one down, but the Baron does go over to flash with TSM. Going to start a fight. Bjergsen already got onto there by Maple. He takes so much damage running into his pit. Stranglethorn, 3-man knock over Benny. Shuts one down. They need to kill the guy, but he just does too much. Turtle, though, does finally take him down, but here's the GM. Haunter, is he going to time up properly? No need. He's got no flash. Shut down there for Turtle.
Maple having to flash out.
Wait, third sweeper. So TSM is making a bet here that the blue ward would be less effective than being able to sweep. So that means they have to get position early. If they give up condition, they don't have a way of getting it back.
From Landscott to get shots. Actually a lot of damage already. Does flash and sleep got away, but now Bjergsen moving forward, trying to find another pick.
This could mean TSM onto Baron. If it's not for
he takes so much damage. She gets down already. Spencer isolating Sorta on the right. Redemption going to reset. Everybody's dead. TSM in a 5v4 now.
Single charm onto Karsa. Won the pressure game. Honestly,
hugely disappointing. They go catch wave in the bottom lane. They go back up. Still 30 seconds with MMD, but Karsa, Banshees fail up. Going to be trying to look for a steal, and the controller's not deep enough. It doesn't see the ward.
No sweepers either, so we could be in 50-50 territory. Karsa going to line it up. There's the first Q. No flash for Karsa. He needs to do this. So TSM wait it out. Very patient here.
The tournament could be decided on this.
Berkshire looking at this as well. Haunter actually trying to block it out. It's the top 13. Oh no! Maple stole the Baron. Spencer just didn't use the smite.
So much wrong about what TSM did right there. Biofrost needs to ward deeper in the pit, and also we've seen a lot of teams try and evolve the way they do Baron. You keep it at about 2,000 health, and then you arbitrarily pick a time to burst. They don't do that. It's down at around 1,000. Now they just keep going, but now it's a 5v5. This is a panic move by TSM. They're trying to fight their way out.
Ninja can't be there though. There's limited members here for Flash Wolves.
They can see him now. They need to make a play with the Elder Drake. MMD caught a little out of position. Betty so aggressive. Flash Wolves just trying to make time for Maple and cut them off.
They're trying to get turrets right now. I mean, Maple's got a free push in the bottom side. Flash Wolves can't actually fight them. They're trying to at least open up an inhibitor.
Running back in, Maple should be able to get this, but I don't think you can get the in-hit. TSM very defensive, but they didn't have the vision this late into the game. 51 minutes, inventories are stocked. Maple backs off. He actually didn't even get the... Oh, he did barely get the turret in top lane as it falls.
Smart from Flash Wolves. No reason for them to keep contesting. They back away and respect TSM. But as you say, Jet, a lot of mistakes here. Watch this. The W kills it at 11.
That true damage from Syndra's W on max.
Oh, wow.
That's just insane stuff.
I guess I can't blame them for missing it, but that sucks for TSM. What a great steal by Maple as Flash Wolves with a brutal-looking siege.
But again, Flash Wolves would not have been able to do that if Biofrost control wards deeper in the pit, where it would actually matter.
And they can't double control ward because there's only one control ward slot on the team. So they have to get it right in that scenario. And that misplay, which we've seen before in this tournament, again, this game is so central to both teams' chances of making top 4.
And now it's all about trying to get an initiation onto Flash Wolves.
Big play. Bjergsen taking damage, but he's on his through. Haunter going to re-jump at MMD with a defensive ultimate. Actually taking a lot of damage. Flash Wolves to Maple. Goes down to Haunter. TSM gonna fight their way out from the Baron down. Flash Wolves. Ace in the hole. Does get the kill. Carries down by Flash Wolves. MMD on the Haunter, but he's dead. 5v2 for a long time.
When you allow a game to go this late, maybe this will just decide if TSM is going to shove down mid. They still have Elder Dragon Bar.
They have to escort their minion wave to get rid of the backdoor bars. Hanzo kills before this gets Karsa alive.
Charmed up by Bjergsen. He's going to buy all the time TSM needs.
Yeah, Bjergsen trying to stop Karsa from proxying waves. They're ushering in this minion wave. 40 seconds on Maple. He's the closest. I think TSM's done it.
Buster's patience might cost them here. They didn't get any in here, so they never had access to the pushing. Hanzo now going to take it up. One Nexus turret under fire. 30 seconds or more on everyone else at Flash Wolves. There's one. TSM. We're going to turn the trick again. Bjergsen finishes the ace, and TSM will keep their dreams alive. A 50-minute game. Take down Flash Wolves.
And we have to take a moment to catch our breaths after that ending because it was